This is the general overview for the Cold War simulation that is going to challenge and require you to use your soft skills. As we look at the directions, we have three roles: president, foreign minister, and the politician. Each group needs to figure out a way to achieve their objective of being the last group standing. And you can achieve this goal by purchasing weapons, using them to annihilate your competition. Here we have an overview of a classroom with the UN president and the two bankers and the various groups. Groups A, B, and C are in the United Nations Security Council, where all remaining groups are in the General Assembly, but all groups can propose resolutions. For the most part, you're going to use your limited resources to achieve your goals, and you can achieve your goals by using your resources or by engaging in trade with other groups that you could then turn in your treaties to the bankers to get funds. Each group will start out with a limited amount of resources, and the only way you can gain additional funds is by signing these treaties. These will be limited by round. Let's just say groups F and C negotiate a treaty. They will then turn in their treaties to their banker, and at the end of the round, the bankers will tally their money. Usually treaties are paid at $2, sometimes $3, and within that round, each group needs to also pay for their health and food to secure the natural rights of the citizens. And the way you achieve this goal is by actually obtaining one of these cards and then turning in your card to your banker. Each of these cards needs to be turned in at the end of each round. The cost for each card is $1. So eventually you will run out of money, which is why you are being forced to sign these treaties and then turn in your treaty to your assigned banker. On this slide, we're going to be looking at the role of the teacher, and the teacher is the only one selling weapons. So if anybody is coming up to the teacher, they are probably trying to purchase some sort of military. This is not going to be expressed to the UN president or to any of the bankers. The only person who has any understanding of what is going on here with regard to what groups are purchasing will be the teacher. If cards are obtained, the teacher will distribute the appropriate card to the group, and the group can use the military card to achieve their objectives. How are classes scored and groups? They're scored based on how well they live up to the UN preamble or how they achieve their objective of being the last group standing. Let's just say that Group A launches a nuclear bomb at Group C. Group C will receive a temporary F, where Group A will receive a temporary A. Since this goes against the UN preamble, each class is going to have to address what happens within their class by utilizing the voting system, which is designed to mimic the United Nations Security Council as well as the General Assembly. So in this scenario, Group A has launched a nuke at Group C. This means that the UN president's grade goes down and the overall class grade goes down unless the issue is resolved through diplomacy. Each class is going to have a sheet that will look something like this, and they could propose resolutions to try to, I guess in this case, reprimand Group A. For the most part, that is another quick summary of how this game will be played.